Guys, it's T. Hey guys, everybody says hey guys. I don't want to say hey guys. I gotta say something else. Hello internet people. First things first, I am not a medical professional. I am a human being with a body, soul, spirit, and I am trying to do the best I can with said body, soul, and spirit. This is what's working out for me as of today. If it's not working anymore, I will change it, and I encourage you to change the things in your life that are not working for you. Last January, I had this urge, this overwhelming urge to take care of myself, to renew myself spiritually, mentally. And I think it was just an urging in my spirit because God was preparing me for the crazy year that 2020 turned out to be. But I have to say those strategies have definitely helped me. If you would like, I will leave the link to that video in the description box and you can check that out. But in this video, I want to share 2021 and how I am moving forward. So I'm a wife and a mom, and as a wife and a mom, it's very easy to get caught up in that role and lose the sense of who you are in the grand scheme of things. So I know that I'm supposed to get up and I make breakfast and I cook and I clean and I wash and all that kind of stuff. But in the midst of that, like, who am I? How am I connecting to myself? How am I connecting to God? Because if I'm not doing that, then what my life ends up becoming is just a series of tasks and a series of responsibilities that I have to perform and roles that I have to fulfill, but none of it ties back to me. None of it ties back to who I am and what I want and what my dreams and my goals are, and connecting to God and seeing what His plan is for my life, because I'm just busy doing this stuff. So I want you to think about a butterfly. When we think about a butterfly, we think about how beautiful it is. Butterflies are gorgeous and they symbolize freedom and beauty. And if you were gonna pick, would you prefer to be a caterpillar or would you prefer to be a butterfly? I think most of us would pick the butterfly because the butterfly is beautiful, and that's what we want to be. We want to be free, we want to be beautiful. But remember that butterfly was once a caterpillar, and in order for it to get to the butterfly stage, it had to cocoon. It had to lock away, wrap something around itself, stay in there, and grow and become something different. The transformation in your life is not gonna happen externally, it's gonna happen internally. It's gonna happen from you cocooning yourself, wrapping yourself up. It is an opportunity that we can take to reflect and to grow and to learn and to do new things and different things that we may not have had the opportunity to do before because we were too busy doing this stuff. Let's get into the tips. So one of the first things I want you to remember is that you do not need permission from anyone to work on yourself. You don't need anyone to give you time or give you space or say, okay, yeah, that's fine, you can go ahead, you can work on you. That's a decision that you need to make for yourself, and you need to set that time for yourself. Because if you wait on the people in your life to give you time and give you space, chances are they won't, because they're looking for what they can get from you. You know, they're looking for how you serve them. And if you care about these people and you want to serve them well, taking time for yourself to put back into yourself is going to allow you to be able to serve those people better. If you need to get up a little earlier, get up a little earlier. Stay up a little later. Give yourself the time that you deserve so that you can then grow and develop, so that your wings can develop, so that the beauty that's going to be revealed can be developed within that cocoon. Have you ever seen a caterpillar become a butterfly outside of a cocoon. It doesn't happen. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is taking care of yourself in a way that is unapologetic. You do not need to ask anyone for permission to work on you. If you need to get up early or you need to stay up late and you need to do this while people are asleep, then do that. If you need to lock yourself in your car for 15 minutes to half an hour a day, then do that, because you deserve to be happy and whole and healthy. You deserve that. The people around you, your family, your job, all the people that you may have responsibilities towards fulfilling some role that they expect of you, then yes, they deserve the best of you, but you first deserve the best of you, and you deserve to take whatever time it is that you need to make that a reality. Self-care. Let's talk about self-care. And a lot of the time when people talk about self-care, they talk about, getting your nails done, getting a facial, getting a massage, things like that. All that stuff is good. All that stuff is good. But the self-care that I'm talking about is taking care of your environment, and it's get up and make your bed. That's self-care. Sweep the floor. That's self-care. Take care of your environment and create a space where you can feel good and you can feel proud of what you're living in. You can go get your nails done and then you come home and your room is a mess and your house is a mess, but your nails are done. Okay. Some of these things that we think of as drudgery, that we think of as boring, washing your dishes, cooking yourself a good meal, that's self-care. It doesn't have to be splurging. It doesn't have to be spoiling yourself. It doesn't have to be that kind of thing. Self-care can be very basic. And if you do these basic things every single day, get a good face wash your face, take an extra minute washing your face, feeling your skin, just appreciating the fact that you have a face. There's people around that have no face. Half their face is gone, half their face is burnt, or whatever the case may be, and they can love themselves more than you do because you're not appreciating what you have. Challenging yourself is also a form of self-care, because when we remain the same, we become so frustrated. We were made to evolve. We were made to learn. We were made to grow. We were made to adapt. And when we are in situations where we can't evolve, we can't learn, we can't grow, we can't adapt, we become frustrated and we feel stuck. So find areas where you want to challenge yourself. Learn something new. It could be as simple as learning a new recipe to cook. I started making bread. I never knew how to make bread before. Now I can make bread. I can make rolls. I can make cinnamon rolls. I'm making beef pies, making all kinds of stuff, right? And that to me is a form of self-care. I made bread this morning. I didn't get to eat any, but my family did and they liked it. And that made me happy. Education is something that I'm also looking at, and not in the way that you may think. It is not formal education, but it's just learning about myself, learning about how my mind works, learning about my body. I started watching the Academy of Anatomy or the University of Anatomy. I'll link them below, but their videos are fascinating. They use cadavers and they actually show you what your insides look like and how different things work in the brain and different parts of the body. It's really cool. I've been reading books. I've been reading, I don't want to call them self-help books, but more self-discovery books, and I will get into that in another video. But one of the books that definitely changed my perspective is The Miracle Morning by Elrod. And I actually have been practicing it for a while, and it has definitely changed my perspective, and it's made me feel more in control of my day. Education for me also means expanding my faith, and that's through reading my Bible. So I used to read my Bible before, and I would go through and I would read My church has this Bible reading schedule that we follow every single year. We read the same thing over and over again. But okay, you get up, you read the Bible, you put it down, you get up the next day, you read it, you put it down. But what I've been doing this year is I've been keeping notes. I write a prayer at the end of every section, and it is so insightful and it is so edifying. It is so amazing to me how much God is revealing, because I'm taking the time to be more mindful about what I'm reading and expecting a revelation. A lot about life is what you expect, and if you expect nothing, then you get nothing. But I definitely expect a lot from God. With education comes a shift in your perspective, because now you're approaching things from a state of having more information available to you. So now you're looking at not only the world around you in a different way, but you're looking at yourself in a different way. 4 things: don't apologize, right? Don't ask permission to work on you. The second thing is self-care. Make sure that you're doing things to make yourself better. Not necessarily make yourself feel good, but make yourself better, and maintain yourself, right? Yourself, not necessarily your physical self, although that's part of it, but maintain yourself, maintain your mindset. Education, right? Education is extremely important. Learn something. Read, even if it's 1 chapter of a book a day, even if it's just reading your Bible every day. Maybe you don't have any other books in your house. Even if you don't have a Bible, if you're watching this, it means you're on the internet. You can read the Bible on the internet. You can also read books on the internet. So there are no excuses. And then the last thing is a shift in perspective, right? Intentionally shift your perspective, and that naturally comes with education. Because it shows you different ways of looking at things and different ideas. Looking at other people's perspectives influences how you can change yours. Mindfully change your perspective. There's a difference between being influenced to believe what somebody else is believing because you don't know for yourself, whereas you could also be informed, and by being informed, you figure out for yourself what you believe. That's it. That's all I have to say for now. And I hope it helped someone. I hope there was a little nugget somewhere that helped you in some way, that revealed something to you in some way. If you have any questions, please type them in the comment below, in the comment section below. And yeah, that's it. Stay well. Blessings.